Picture this. A packed stadium, thousands of fans roaring, lights shining bright. In the middle of it all stands a player who doesn't dribble, doesn't flash fancy moves, but somehow, game after game, he outscored everyone on the court. While others relied on speed, tricks, and style, he kept it simple, focused, and unstoppable. People doubted him. Critics said he couldn't keep up, but he didn't waste time proving them wrong with words. He did it with action. Every shot, every point, every win. His story isn't just about basketball, it's about life. It's about realizing you don't have to follow every trend or fit into everyone's expectations to succeed. You don't have to do it like everybody else. You have to do it like you. He found his lane, mastered his craft, and stayed true to his style. And the result? He dominated the game. There's a lesson here. You don't need to be the flashiest. You don't need to impress anyone with tricks. What you need is focus, consistency, and an unshakable belief that your way, when done with excellence, can lead you to the top. Because when you're locked in, when you know your strengths, nothing can stop you. Not opinions, not doubt, not even the so-called rules of the game. Life is not about doing everything. It's about doing what you do best, and doing it better than anyone else. Too often people think success comes from following the crowd, copying the latest trends, or trying to be everything to everyone. But the truth is, real greatness comes when you find your lane, lock in, and give it everything you've got. You don't have to be the flashiest. You don't have to move like everyone else. What you need is focus. What you need is discipline. What you need is the belief that your unique way is enough. When you know your strengths and you commit to them, you become unstoppable. The world will try to convince you that you need to do things a certain way, that you need to fit into a mold, that there's one path to success. But the ones who rise to the top are the ones who understand a simple truth. You don't have to play by everyone else's rules to win. You just have to be excellent at what you do. It starts with focus. Too many people spend their lives distracted, chasing after every opportunity, every new thing, hoping something will stick. But focus is a superpower. When you narrow your vision, when you block out the noise and zero in on your gift, you become dangerous. You become the kind of person who doesn't just follow trends, you set them. You don't get pulled in 1,000 directions because you know exactly who you are and what you're here to do. But focus alone isn't enough. You have to back it up with consistent action. Day in, day out, showing up and putting in the work. Not when you feel like it, not when it's convenient. Every single day. Greatness is not about one big moment. It's built in the small, quiet hours when no one is watching. It's in the early mornings, the late nights, and the times when quitting feels easier. Consistency is what separates the ones who dream from the ones who do. And when you stay consistent, results are inevitable. And here's the thing, people will doubt you. They will question your methods. They will tell you you're doing it wrong, that you'll never make it if you don't follow their way. But their opinions are not your reality. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone. You don't need to justify your approach. Let your work speak. Let your results tell the story. When you deliver, when you perform, the noise fades. People may not understand you at first, but they will respect you when they see the heights you reach. The key is to trust your process. It's easy to compare yourself to others, to think you're falling behind because your journey doesn't look like theirs. But your path is yours alone. No one else can walk it for you. No one else sees the vision you see. And the truth is, the most successful people are not the ones who try to be like everyone else. They are the ones who trust their own way, even when it doesn't make sense to the world. You have to believe that your unique approach has value, that your way of doing things is not only enough, it's powerful. Too many people spend their lives chasing validation, trying to prove themselves to people who will never understand their vision. But you don't need permission to be great. You don't need approval to go after your dreams. Your value doesn't come from what others think. It comes from the work you put in and the person you become in the process. And here's the beautiful thing. When you commit to your path, when you stay consistent, When you trust your process, you inspire others to do the same. You show people what's possible when you refuse to quit, when you refuse to conform, and when you refuse to be anything less than the best version of yourself. Your success is not just about you. It's about the people watching you, the ones who need to see that it's possible to win on your terms. But none of this happens by accident. You have to decide. You have to make the choice to go all in, to block out the distractions, to commit to your vision even when it's hard. Because life will test you. There will be setbacks. There will be failures. There will be moments when you wonder if it's worth it. And in those moments, you have to hold on to your why. You have to remember why you started, why you're doing this, and you have to keep going. The truth is, there are no shortcuts, no quick fixes, no easy roads. If you want to be great, you have to pay the price, but the reward is worth it. Because when you stay focused, when you stay consistent, when you trust your process, nothing can stop you. You will rise, you will succeed, and you will show the world what happens when you refuse to follow the rules and instead create your own. Success isn't about doing it like everyone else. It's about doing it like you. So step up, stay locked in, and keep pushing forward. Because when you commit to your vision, nothing can stop you. The only question is, how far are you willing to go?